just gonna be me. Sadly, Aldo couldn't make it. Suraj is busy. God knows where he was. He said he didn't come, but guys left me on my watch.
Today
But I'm not gonna miss a Jujutsu Kaisen stream because you know how much peak it is. One Piece in JJK has left me on my watch. I'm not gonna miss like the peak I peak. I'm so happy Yegi decided to do a sequel. One Piece in JJK has without him. I don't know where would we be, guys? Where would we be? But what's up, chat? Oh, let me smash. Dark side, gang, family. Guys, where would we be? Okay, we got Lloyd here. Oh, let me smash. Mr. Kebab. Oh shit, there's an echo. Let me family quickly. Minor name. Okay, we got Lloyd here. Oh, let me smash. Mr. Kebab. Oh shit, there's an echo. Let me family quickly. Is that better? Minor. Oh, I know why. There you go. That should fix it. Sorry about that. Okay. There should be no echo now. Everything should be okay now. Give me 1 second. Just make sure this is fine. Before I start reading, I need to play some nice music and some, because this is gonna be a battle to remember. We got Dabura, Mahoraga. We got Suragi with Rika, yeah, against Maru. So this is gonna be an intense battle, yeah. Let's put some clear obscure music on, because you know I'm still playing that. I haven't finished it yet, so yeah, let's put that OST. Boom, boom, boom. Before I start, you know how it is. Whenever you read manga, yeah, you have to have some nice, amazing soundtracks in the background, because otherwise, yeah, you know, it doesn't hit the same. Okay, yeah, there you go. That's more calm, more relaxed. All right, chat. Yeah, give me 1 second. Yeah, and okay, so yeah, El Ito is saying, am I Indian? Look, guys, I'm not Indian, but why not? Just say I could be Indian. I could be Indian. Okay, so what else? Yeah, there you go. I fixed it now. Everything should be okay. Can you guys hear me? Fine. Boom, and then boom. All right. So before I read the chapter and pull it up here, let me just quickly address some of your questions, because you know, get everyone up to date with what's going on with Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah. Suraj is supposed to be coming on, but I don't know where he is, so maybe he won't be coming on today, unfortunately. Expedition play free, yeah, music, of course, guys. I'm really so close to finishing it. Like Adil, Suraj, Sid, all of these guys, yeah, have finished the game, and I've been like late to the party. And I started playing it like literally like a month and a half ago, and I got it on my Steam Deck. Well, I actually stream it from my PS4 on my Steam Deck, and I've been playing it literally every other day. And I stopped for like a couple of weeks now, and I'm right at the end. I'm finished the main storyline. I just need to finish the final plot. It's just the very last plot, and it's an absolute peak fiction. But yes, let's start the chapter now, guys. Let's start the chapter. Okay, so let me pull it up. Okay, so this is last chapter, right? Yeah, this is sick. The last chapter was lit. Oh wait, let me try to fix it for you lot, because the position is kind of messed up. There you guys go. You guys can see it? Okay, cool. Yeah, just to shout out Sid, yeah, because Sid, he actually planned a greatest estate developer today, you know, Lloyd and my guy. But anyways, and that didn't happen, unfortunately, yeah, because he wants to do like a 7-hour stream. 7-hour stream. I don't know how my boy does it, so please, after this stream, please stick around, and if you got time, join his stream, which he's gonna do in maybe an hour or two, and it's gonna last a good 6 hours, and he's gonna finish the story today. I'm quite behind in that on the Great Estate. I think I'm like really far behind. And I started reading Omniscient Reader. I don't even got time to catch up to that, because Omniscient Reader just got my time right now, and it's so peak. If you haven't read that, you should give it a go. Manhwa has, I'll be honest with you, I don't read manga anymore, apart from Jujutsu Kaisen, One Piece. Yeah, what do I read? One Piece, Boruto every month. I've been reading that. I've been reading, oh yeah, Frieren, but that's just so it goes on hiatus and comes back. So I haven't really been reading manga, guys. Yeah, I don't. Maybe you guys can. I read manga without knowing I'm reading it. You know, just Extra Academy Survival Guide. Oh yeah. That's actually, I heard of that. And wait, I tell you what manga I'm actually reading, which I took a pause from it because I like binging manga. I've been reading. Where is it gone? I want to show you guys. Where is it? Where is my entertainment? They got anime, manga. Omniscient Reader. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna call me a weeb or a nerd. I don't give a shit. But this is what I've been reading. It's called Daily Life of the Middle-Aged Was it the middle age? There is. Yeah, middle age online shopper. Yeah, that's actually not bad. I read that for a bit and I just gave it up. Then there's SS Class Suicide Hunter, which is really good, and T-Bait. Obviously, I've been reading that. I actually read it all the way. I read the novel as well, the T-Bait. Oh yeah, and My Gift 99 Unlimited Gotcha is actually sick. Yeah. So random mangas I've been reading, but mainly I've been reading manhwas. Manhwa got the color, like you got Omniscient Reader, you got Great Estate Developer. Obviously, you had Solo Leveling when it used to be popping. But yeah, will you do more Fire Force videos? You know, honestly speaking, yeah. Let me just take this out. Wait, Fire Force, yeah. The thing is, yeah. Oh shit! Did it get stuck? What happened? Oh shit. Oh, there it is. I thought my thing got stuck. Oh, it did get stuck. What the frick? Oh my god, guys, I had some technical error, right? Forgive me. You know how it is, you know, if you don't know, ABD is, we're known for our technical difficulties, yeah? So, there you go, you got one already. Oh my god, man. Why does always happen? But yeah, before I start the chapter, yeah, let me quickly summarize what happened. And just to, yeah, do Chainsaw Man, let me quickly go over the mangas we're going to do. Fire Force, 100%, we're going to do that. Harrison's been banging that out, actually, because we've got a sick video coming up here about Fire Force and Soul Eater and how it transitions into the world of Soul Eater. So if you guys don't know, obviously, those two worlds are the actual one world, right? And yeah, we're going to do 100%. We're going to cover Frieren, maybe a couple of videos. Chainsaw Man, Harrison is also going to do Chainsaw Man. I think we're going to maybe do 1 or 2 videos on Chainsaw Man because we're so packed out. Like, we got, imagine this, we got Jujutsu Kaisen. We have, what else we have? We have Hell's Paradise. One Piece, obviously. You got, and what else? One of anime's mangas we've been doing. But we're also going to start, it's not going to be now, but in the future, the Slime. We've got a long list of videos for Slime. So, yeah. If you like, okay, so let me smash said, if you like Day of the like Daily Life of Middle-Aged Shopper, you like Campfire Cooking. I am. Oh, that's another one I've been reading. I'm not just watching it because I read it. So I watched it in the anime and then I transitioned and I started reading it. So that's another one. So I read this like one of the, you know, those slops sometimes, those freaking reincarnation slops. Yeah, I've been doing. Allow me, guys, man. Sometimes when I'm really bored, I can read at the same time as multitask, and I don't know. I've been reading random slops, and I saw someone said this about nowadays animes. When there's Japanese animes, yeah, you got reincarnation slop. When there's Chinese dongas, yeah, you got obviously cultivation slop, and then you got Korean dungeon slop. So I saw that, I'm like, yeah, it's kind of true because everything's kind of rinse and repeat. But there's some new good animes coming out, but I haven't really seen much like unique story points yet. You know, I don't know. I can't lie to you, Omniscient Reader. That one. I swear down, that's actually really a good read, a different story. It's very unique and like yes, I would definitely recommend everyone checking that out. Oh yeah, Kagura Bocchi, that's actually another one that's sick. All right, let's start the stream. Okie dokie. So last chapter was peak. Chat, give me 1 more second, chat, so I can. Yeah, there you go. Let me. Is it loud? All right, sorry guys. Let me shut that down a little bit. There, is that better? Oh, Gachi, bro. You know what? I'm actually behind Gachi. Aldo's been on it, bro. Aldo's been reading it and he's up to date and he's like saying, you know what? Gachi's Gachi and JJK is the only thing I want to touch because those. I'm not gonna lie, I can agree. Gachi's author, she's kind of like. She got that little fire in her, man. Like most of these new mangakas, they're kind of like rinse repeat storylines from the past and it just kind of mesh it into a new story. But Gachi has some new flavor, man. It's dark. It tries to has a good theme to it because you can't replicate One Piece, right? But it has like the celestial dragon type of theme when it comes with the angels and whatnot, and it has like a underdog theme. You obviously like Rudo's character. It's a lot about Gachi that you can say. I think it's underrated. hands down, I think Gachi is so underrated right now, and I can't wait until it starts getting more recognition. But yeah, all right, let's start the chapter, man. Oh yeah, oh my god, you guys keep mentioning new mangas. Yes, DDD, man. Yeah, Basha. Yeah, listen, yeah, DDD. I can't lie, I'm behind. I'm like maybe a good 20 chapters or like 15 chapters behind. I stopped reading it right after it was one of the best arcs. I was crying. It was right after the Umbrella guy. You know the Umbrella arc, and oh frick, man, it's been a while now. It's been like a couple of months. I stopped reading DDD. And there was like little mini little pixies around, and yeah, Momo had to become a little tiny. That's where I left off, and she became a little midget. I wouldn't even say midget, but like a little tiny. Chojin X, I can't lie, I'm not up to date with Chojin X. So there's so many good mangas out there, guys. Maybe when we get more time, I'm gonna hit one of your recommendations, and I'm gonna stream it together from beginning to end. Because if you guys don't know, I'll be reading Hunter x Hunter from where the anime left off. So some of you were in my last stream of Hunter x Hunter, and I kind of botched it. But so if you guys haven't missed anything, the next Hunter x Hunter stream, I'm gonna continue from exactly where the anime left off. So that's my next go-to, and maybe Ichi the Witch or back to Kagurabachi. Those three mangas. But anywho, we're at peak right now. So Jujutsu Kaisen, the last chapter, we got Rika, and Rika popped top, and she's literally giving Maru. Yeah. Oh wait, what? Is this the straight? Did I? Yeah, there we go. This is the last chapter. Okay, so I don't want to read the last chapter. I'm gonna go straight to the chapter 18. There you go. 3000 is saying they tried to tell us that Sukuna didn't cheat. He needed Mahoraga to win. Ha 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 ha. Nah, I don't want to start an argument, but hey, chat, don't do this to me, man. What are you guys doing, man? Why are you guys doing this, man? Because then we're going to start arguing with each other. Let's just read it for a bit, and I'm going to get to that question. So, I don't think... My position is this, yeah? Sukuna did not need Mahoraga to beat Gojo. That's my position, yeah? And I know it was kind of crazy saying that, yeah? But, hear me out, yeah? Hear me out. Look, think about it logically. Maybe, yeah, let's wait. Maybe he did, yeah, because of all the gank. But I'm talking about just Gojo fight for a minute. Not everyone else, just Gojo. If Gojo versus Hyanera, yeah, Gojo would have lost, because you're forgetting he has 4 arms. Man, all he needed to do, yeah, forget about Mahoraga. All he needed to do was domain amplification. Grab him. Do his freaking, like, what can he do? When you get touched and you get grabbed by Sukuna, it's just GG. He'll have twice the speed of incantation, twice the fighting speed. The only thing that Sukuna was losing out on was his incantation and the speed. That's how I see it. Yeah, with those extra arms and the extra mouth, it would have made a massive difference. The reason I think he used Mahoraga was honestly to develop his own technique. He wanted to better himself. He wanted to see how something like Mahoraga can adapt to the infinity, and therefore, you know, he copied it. He copied think about how big brain Sukuna was. He copied the Mahoraga's freaking how Mahoraga bypassed it. He copied that shit. Okay, so you're saying, yeah, so Patrick's saying 4 arms, invalid point, yet he survived a 3v1. Okay, yeah, I get that, yeah, I get Gojo. I can't lie, Gojo, I rate him highly because he murked Sukuna and was it Agito or whatever it was, and Mahoraga at the same time. Look, I'm not trying to downplay Gojo. Yeah, I'm not trying to downplay him. I'm trying to say that it would have been, without Mahoraga, yeah, look, Sukuna wouldn't be dodging and trying to wait for the right moment, yeah, for Mahoraga to adapt. Because what he was doing, he was just playing it safe. And because he wanted the adaptation to happen. His goal wasn't to fight him at one point. At one point, once Mahoraga came up, yeah, my guy was just waiting for the adaptation. That's all he wanted. Oh shit, once he gets that adaptation, my freaking arsenal of techniques is gonna go up. Because all he wanted was to freaking learn and evolve. Because he's a fighter to the core. That's how I saw Sukuna. Sukuna just was waiting to just see the adaptation so he can copy it. Now, the reason why I think, yeah, that he would have won without Mahoraga, firstly, I don't think he'll be slower than Gojo. Gojo was outpacing him a lot of times. When it comes to hand-to-hand combat, I think Gojo had the upper hand, straight up. When it came to domain expansion, I think Gojo had the upper hand. In fact, yeah, a lot of these little, minute seconds, yeah, little minuscule of seconds we're talking about, like 0.001 second difference in speed. But that could have been counted with just 1 extra mouth. Boom, incantation. 1, 2, like couple of extra hands, boom, done. And think about it. Domain amplification. The point of domain amplification, when you grab somebody or when you touch somebody, they can't use the domain. So he would have bypassed infinity anyways. People are forgetting that like the infinity wasn't just bypassed by Mahoraga. The moment Sukuna touches him with domain amplification, he bypasses how do you say it? The infinity. So he didn't need it. I'm just letting you know. Anyways, and I think Sukuna, people don't understand how broken Sukuna is. That's what I'm saying. Okay, Mr. Kebab said, the thing with Gojo and Sukuna is that whilst Gojo was talented, Sukuna's whole life revolved around Jujutsu, along with being talented, which is why he was superior. Yes, thank you, my brother. Yeah, Gojo is someone naturally amazing at art, while Sukuna's whole professor is a whole professor at it who lives and studies it. Exactly. Okay, so Umaira says, I believe that Sukuna was Gojo started from episode 1, from Sukuna's point of view. I think so too. Look, this is how I think he saw the way Gojo's infinity works, that he can't touch him, and that intrigued Sukuna. He's like, yo, you're kind of sick, right? You got that ego, but I'm gonna shatter that shit, and I'm gonna defeat you. The reason why it wouldn't be as satisfying as if Mahoraga defeated Gojo, Sukuna would have lost aura. Sukuna had to do it. Sukuna had to learn the freaking the cut that can defy the world. You know, that mindset, that freaking grind, that aura that Sukuna had, that what made him freaking amazing. And that's why how I see Sukuna's fight. All I see is just ego was ego, and my guy Sukuna, in the end, he was just waiting it out. He didn't want to fight him 100%. He wasn't going all out. He didn't go 4 arms. He didn't go 2 mouths because he wanted to adapt. He wanted to learn how to really defeat him with his own technique. That's how I see it. Without using his domain amplification, 2 hands and just bust him up. That's how I look at it. Anime X Worlder said, if Sukuna could have won so easily against Gojo, as you say, then why go such lengths to add an attack? I told you, it's about ego. You're talking about, he saw the infinity, a move that he's like, I can't, without domain amplification, I can't beat that. No one could have. Even, okay, fine, Jogo and Hanami, they did domain amplification against Gojo, and they had to use some dirty tactics by killing all those poor innocent people in Shibuya, right? But that was like a second-hand tactic. We're talking about Sukuna, someone that doesn't want to lose, like, oh, I'm going to use domain amplification and not use a technique to go head-to-head with you. Like, it doesn't make sense. Oh, yeah, and there's Hollow Wicker Basket, which he knew as well. Like, there's so many ways that he could have gone around the infinity. People are just saying he needed Mahoraga. No, he didn't. And Mahoraga joined the plan once he found out about a use of the 10 shadows. I'm telling you, bro. You're telling me if Megumi wasn't in the picture, he needed Megumi to resurrect, right? But I'm pretty sure he could have found some other poor soul. But let's say, he resurrected it in somebody else's body. You're telling me Gojo would have won? You guys are tripping, man. Anyways, let's just I'm gonna read now. Okay, we come to the new chapter, chapter 18. The Cursed Tool. Registered to the Gojo clan storehouse, it contains vast reserves of cursed energy belonging to Okotsu Yuta, along with the will of Rika. The power of the Queen of Curses is in the blood. Okay, Maru's like, what the frick am I facing? This is mental. So he's doing all of his technique. He's learning. Wait, where's my Game of Subs? I need this shit. Don't worry, it's not caffeine. I need that shit, bro. Look, it's quite late for me here, so I need to get energy. Okay. So Maru does his next. Oh, did he flip it? Oh shit! Both of them just flipped. Okay, this is a really good art. This is amazing art here right now. We see Rika, and this is quite interesting because when normally Yuta, he calls out Rika, you see the manifestation of Rika as a Shikigami per se, right? As a curse. But this is a complete how do you say it? This is a complete embodiment of Rika. So I mean, and I can see why, because we're forgetting that Tsurugi's whole body is built different. The benefit of just going in his body and then amplifying it even more, it must be insane. He became Goku basically. By the way, just to address I'm gonna butcher your name, Saurag. He said he was already using domain amplification in hand to, yeah, he was, but I'm saying with the extra hands, he had to touch his opponent to use domain amplification. That means he can't use hand signs. So if you grab somebody and with the other hands, if he went full on Heian mode, he can grab them domain amplification whilst uses other techniques by using hand signs. You understand? And the extra mouth to do the hand signs quicker. That's what I'm saying, brother. Neo Zero knows. That's exactly what I'm saying. Sukuna just cared more about Jujutsu than Gojo. To learn it and study it and master it. Thank you, brother. Okay. Alright, let's continue reading, yeah? So this panel hits really cool. Like, oh my god, look, he just... She in his body, like Rika in Tsurugi's body, like he's grabbing concrete, yeah, grabbing freaking stone like they're like it's cheese and something, like digging your fingers into that shit. Boom! Maru's face just goes like I want to bring this up over here. I want to zoom. Oh, what? I wanted to zoom in, but I don't think I can. That sucks. Okay, so basically, yeah, what's basically happening is. Wait, I need to zoom in. It's something I want to. I genuinely need to. There you go. So basically, yeah. Okay, so as Rika, let's call it Sururika, let's call it Surugi. Anyway, Surugi, yeah, in Rika, literally say, hee, this is so much fun. It's like a roller coaster. He's like, shut up. But I hate amusement parks. All of those kids running around. What is the? Because again, this is a different fighting style. Rika, yeah, never really fought like this. Rika always fought with using pure, like, how do you say, energy and jujutsu per se. But she can, everything is just like the world is just like a playground right now. Because like imagine the body, it's like Goku's body. You're just running around. Everything becomes light. Your power's amplified. She's using the stones to swing around in the sky and jump about like Spider-Man and shit. And then Maru's like, what is this? Why does he look like that? What happened to him? And then we go to the next panel. And Maru's like, the source of this power is his grandfather's ring. His cursed energy is so off the charts. My guy, glazing Utah, is beyond the capacity of any normal person. This is the work of a sorcerer with extraordinary cursed energy accumulated over years. No, decades. My guy's so much. He's glazing him, bro. Oh, I like that. Rurugi. Alright. Rirugi. Actually, I like that even better. That makes more sense, like Rika, but Rirugi. Anyway, you got this panel hits hard. Maru's like pissed off. No, but look, it doesn't matter because like he gets smashed in the face. Rika don't give a shit. Rika just smashed him on the face. Boom. Yeah. Okay. Now this is Maru's fist. No, this is Rika's fist. This is another punch. Yeah. Okay. No. Maru responded back, but Maru said, "Okay, that didn't work. He's ignoring my technique altogether. He's aiming to crush me with nothing but brute force and the power of that ring. I'm sorry, Maru. I can't hold back. Not if I wish to win. Don't apologize." This is such a cool fight. Look, he's just flying. Oh my god, he's just floating right now. But look at Maru. Maru's still OP because he has the power of nature on his side. Yeah, he can like anything he wishes per se. He can change. He can distort that shit. Look at everything around him. Like the leaves, the trees, everything is growing. So now. My guy became the earthbender. He just grew some trees and shit. Yeah. After all, we're in the same position. Okay. So the fight just ended. This is a really good. This is a really good introduction to his power, expanding it to like the change of nature. He can affect everything around him. So growing the trees this fast, yeah. Look at this over here. At this, if I zoom in, doesn't this look like a fish? Because the water around him just basically dissipated. And the water, I guess, it got sucked up into the ground. And using that water, trees and plants and all that shit began to grow. But poor fish over here, man. The fish is dead. All right. Mr. Kebab's like, Yuji better get number 10 times glaze. Trust me, man. If you just get this much glaze, I can't lie, man. Yuji's they're going to blow their minds. They're going to, what is this guy? He's a god. Oh, my God. They're going to worship him like a Kalyan. They're going to say, oh, my God, he's half cursed. I can't lie, though. One thing, yeah, which we kind of got wrong. And I was hoping it wouldn't be this way. I thought, yeah, when Rika pops up, Maru would be like, oh shit, I can't fight this guy. I can't fight because Rika's like a Kalyan to them. It's like a Shikigami. But I think there's I don't know, maybe he's being quite of a hypocrite right here. He's choosing and not choosing who they can fight, who they can hurt. Because at this point, yeah, like when Rika manifests properly, or I guess he's not manifested 100%, but when she manifests properly, he should be like, no, I can't fight her because that's against my religion. That's how I would that's basically it, innit? Same thing with what's the name again? Mahoraga. Like, I know Dabura is not a Numerian and he's a Discontin, but his people that he's fighting for, wouldn't they be like, oh, don't fight, this is like a deity? Because Mahoraga, I get it, Shikigamis can be looked at as something different. They get the energy, the curse energy is directly influenced by the curse user, the sorcerer at hand. But yeah, the composition, isn't it the same? They're both kind of made out of curse energy, and the curse energy, like, is Like that's why I'm like, why is Maru fighting? Maybe Maru hasn't realized that this is a Kalyan because he hasn't mentioned it yet. Anyways, and last time he saw Kalyan was with the how do you say it? When he said the Shikigami was a Kalyan was with the other curse user, the old man. Let me think. I think that's chapter 6. So let me just double check. I'm not chatting shit. Chapter 6. Yeah, this guy. I mean, chapter 4, I think. Or 5? Yeah, chapter 4. Look, I swear over here he said, oh, that's a Kalyan. He literally pointed it out. Look. He said, what's that? Yeah. Oh, no, a bit. Yeah, a Kalyan. Look. So, and isn't this the Shikigami? So this is a Shikigami similar to Mahoraga. And he reacted like this is a Kalyan. Now, why would the fight why would that fight even happen? Anyways, we continue this and we finally get to this fight. This fight is the best fight we have seen in a long time. This is like another Sukuna was Gojo. When they animate this, I'm expecting like peak animation here. Oh, shout out to Rafakat. Did I say your name right? Shout out, brother. Anyways, his entire aura has shifted. He's like, they're both like, the thing is, oh, okay, now before we go into this fight, because we're back to the, like, this, like, Mahoraga's fight. Like, obviously, this fight, yeah, people are using it to scale Gojo and scale Sukuna to Dabura. Because Dabura in the beginning was scaled compared to Sukuna. Just based on the fact that Usami and Mino said, oh, what the frick, this guy is another Sukuna level threat. And then we suddenly felt, oh shit, this guy's stronger than Sukuna. He's an alien. He's the strongest of the race. He's the strongest Diskuntins in their planet. Imagine a freaking alien that's the strongest in their planet, yeah? And so logic will dictate that he's on the Sukuna level. But against Mahoraga, yeah, like we can clearly see, yeah, it's not the same. It's not the same, yeah, right? Let's be honest, it's not the same, yeah. Sukuna leveled Mahoraga. I would say even the first time, because we know the second time we haven't seen it, he was off-screened, because Sukuna fought Mahoraga twice. Jack Reacher, yes, Megami did die to a grade 3 curse. Gege Octomy confirmed it. He wrote a public announcement in letters. He already told us about that. But anyways, leaving poor Megami aside, yeah, let's come back to the conversation at hand. Sukuna, Gojo, and Dabura. Now, listen, Gojo, yeah, no doubt, yeah, I think he took time to fight, time to defeat, how do you say it, Mahoraga, but he was fighting Sukuna at the same time, Akito at the same time. It's like, I think Gojo would have done, if it's just a normal Mahoraga, he would have bodied Mahoraga, in my opinion, yeah. That's how I see it. But Sukuna must have done it much quicker, and he did, with his Fuga, his fire. I think he just one-shots it. Now, yeah, there's a difference between Dabura. Why is Dabura doing so poorly? I don't think he's doing poorly. We have to remember that both Sukuna and Gojo knew about Mahoraga. Yeah, Sukuna, literally, his IQ, his battle IQ, and understanding of the Jujutsu world that he's in is very like intensive. He's not like a noob. He's an encyclopedia. Like maybe Kenjaku when it comes to barriers is like up there and is beyond Sukuna, but when it comes to techniques and everything else, yeah, Sukuna knows his shit. So when he saw Mahoraga, after a couple of attacks, he kind of figured out how to defeat him. I'm pretty sure Dabura doesn't. Everything's new for him over here. These are monsters, and he's fighting a Kalyan. These are shit that he's not a fighter. Inherently, he's never been a fighter. He's been blessed with strength. He's been like Gojo from the start, or like Sukuna. He's been blessed with talent and strength, but he was never a fighter. Remember, Dura said, that he never liked to fight. So learning his battle IQ is obviously going to be less than Gojo and Sukuna. So I don't know. I think once he figures out how he needs to be defeated in one shot, and he's adapting, and once he adapts to that one technique, you have to change your technique. Then of course, yeah, I think he's gonna win because he just needs to. But yeah, anyways, that's my take. Okay, so Cliffa Puzzle said Dabura could have one-shot him as well, but he screwed up unlike yeah, exactly. We don't know how far Dabura can go with his techniques because he's a bit. And remember, because he's not a fighter, he doesn't want to be excessive. He's kind of like does the bare minimum. That's how I see it. Okay, let me say, trying to inject logic about this. It's all about aura and hype. Yeah, but come on, man. We have to go balls deep, man. We have to break shit down. All right. This fight is okay. We go down. Mahoraga, yeah, he's adapted now. His adaptation is finished. He's finished. Look, he did his light technique, yeah, and boom, it's not working anymore. It's game over in his eyes. He's so shocked. Dabura's like, what the frick just happened, bro? What? Like, his mind has gone boggled. He's like, oh shit, man, all my most powerful technique. Look at this technique. He's like, he's looking at this. His entire aura has shifted. He's about to end it. He's like, that's it. I'm done with you. I'm finished. It's over, Mahoraga. And boom, he done it, and then nothing happened. Look at his eyes. And then instantly, Mahoraga just yeets next to him, and goes boom. Yeah. Oh no. Look, Dabura reacts really quickly. You have to give Dabura some credit, because before Mahoraga can get his fist in, my guy Dabura, he blocks it, or he just grabs his face and just goes. He pummels it. Yeah. He tries to do his light technique again, but nothing happens. Imagine that. Nothing happens. It's adapted. It's done. You're finished. All right. Binding vow is not confirmed. Yeah, because, okay, so if you guys were here in the last few streams, we had a big discussion. It was Ardal and Siraj. They were saying that Yuka made a binding vow to make the adaptation quicker. That's what they said, or something like that. I don't think that was the case. I think there was enough adaptation for it to happen. I might be wrong. I need to go back and check. Guys in chat, let me know, was it a quicker adaptation, or was it the same? I didn't count it. I'm not really bothered to count it. But I don't think that was a binding vow. I was saying from the get-go, like, I'm probably wrong here, but I thought that, how can her binding vow affect Mahoraga in that way, like to control Mahoraga's ability, when she hasn't tamed Mahoraga? Like, she can feel it with her cursed, her summoning, because it's a ritual, and her cursed energy is directly linked to, he's directly linked to her cursed energy. I get that, but like, why would that affect his adaptation? I don't get that. And why didn't Sukuna did that then? I don't get it. You guys can maybe explain that to me on chat. I don't think that was her binding vow. I think her binding vow has something to do with her and how she's going to survive from this, or her being in a state where it prolongs her life and it lets this battle go forward, even though her brain cancer. Let's say her brain cancer kills her. I don't think that's what she's trying to do a binding vow against. But I could be wrong. Robotic said Sukuna said he had faced before a creature called Orochi, and the scale exact. How are you saying a scale? And the exact adaptative ability as Mahoraga. Oh, had the same adaptative ability as Mahoraga. Dabura has 0 experience. His ability are light speed, fast. He one shots everyone. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying this is a bad measure to scale these guys right now. Because when we talk about battle IQ, yeah, we have to accept it. Yeah, Sukuna is better than Mahoraga, but we never said that. No one said that Dabura has better battle IQ. But that's stupid. How can you comprehend someone who's been fighting all their lives for the enjoyment of fighting? He loves fighting. He lives it. He loves that shit to the degree, yeah, where he's honing himself from day one. He evolved his body. Remember what Kashimo said? When Kashimo freaking was fighting Sukuna, and Sukuna showed his true self, right? What did Kashimo say? This guy, his whole body is made for fighting. Everything is there for jujutsu. His 4 arms, his 2 mouths, yeah. Everything is revolved around this magnificent art called jujutsu sorcery. Then you got someone like Dabura, yeah. He's just naturally strong. He's just a beast when he was born. He's just blessed by the heavens to be OP. So he's not thinking how to beat this guy, he's just so like you're right. All his life he's just been one-shotting everyone with his light technique. Like, why would it occur to him that, oh, let me try something different? Oh, he's gonna adapt. That's not gonna happen. Knowledge is power, guys. Knowledge is power. All right. So, oh shit. There's Siraj. I was like, where did this guy go, man? Where did this guy go? He's driving home right now. Oh shit. But shout out to Siraj still. Alright, so we finally come back to this. He does another technique right to his face, but nothing happened. He just literally like, you know what's cool? There is some science behind this. Whatever Mahoraga does, yeah, he does something that we don't know how he does it. Do you understand? He figures something out and he applies some universal logic that blocks this light technique. And we know that because, yeah, Sukuna literally revealed it. When Sukuna said Mahoraga was able to bypass the infinity by using some properties to cut the space on whatever it was. He got that from Mahoraga. He had to see Mahoraga do it, and then he evolved his own technique from it. So Mahoraga, yeah, like what he's doing is not some hack. He's not, oh, I'm going to adapt him 5 technique because it's just the way it is. I think there's some background logic that's happening. Anyways, my guy Dabura, yeah, he just basically is so baffled. He gets caught off guard, and so Mahoraga just slices his face, and he literally just saying he's saying he completely ignores my technique, and at this point he's on the back foot. He has to run now. Boom, he's running. So this was your power. Endure an attack, then adapt to it. Does that spin mean adaptation is complete? If this keeps up, am I out of options? Don't tell me. Am I going to lose? Oh, shit. You know what this means? My guy was so OP from the get-go. All his life, he was just one-shotting his same move. He was just spamming his light technique. All he was going was he's like Kizaru, man. He's in the world with Kizaru, you know, pew, pew, pew. And everyone's getting the light technique, just getting one-shotted. Bam, bam, they're dead, isn't it? Because what can he do? He was so strong, he couldn't evolve. He couldn't become stronger. Imagine his plan is filled with fodder, right? Imagine he's shooting everyone like with a gun, like they can't defend him. So now this is the first time in his entire life that he's realized, wait a minute, I have nothing else in my arsenal. Maybe I should have practiced how to fight. No, I'm not gonna lie, Dabura's still sick. I like Dabura. Just by having this one technique here, sometimes you can spam it, right, and get away with it. But this is a realization that he has to come to go to the next level. Hey, shout out to Let Me Smash for that $2, bro. That would help a lot with that freaking, you know, with that paycheck, bro. $2, bro. Thanks, honestly. Dabura is the strongest on the planet. Bomb. What? Now, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. At this point, I think he might be. But when Yuji shows up, yeah, I think, yeah. Come on, let's be real. Let's be real. Look, Yuji. Look, think about who we're talking about. Yuji, he defeated Sukuna. And Sukuna just by look, I know Sukuna, like the way he beat him, yeah, it's not 1-to-1, and you can't really say he defeated Sukuna on that, like in that way. But we're talking like 80 years from then. 80 years from then, he just learned, and in that fight against Sukuna, that's when he just developed his techniques, his domain, his freaking dismantling, his replication of Sukuna's own and adaptation of Sukuna's own technique. He made it his own. Now he had 80 freaking years to freaking evolve that. Just put that in your head. We're talking, and he wasn't just chilling in the bed and just like doing his thing, watching Netflix and shit. Yeah, he wasn't reading manga like us, you know. But guys, listen, he wasn't doing that shit. He was killing and getting rid of curse users from the past. These geezers that they just decided to like slip into society. He was hunting them. He was defeating them, and in the sense, like literally helping expurge them from existence. And obviously, they're not going to be as strong as Sukuna, but they're freaking strong people, man. Like even this curse user in the beginning that we saw, he is amongst the curse users, I guess, from the past. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. And Yuji went to fight him and extinguish him, but he got away. But what I'm trying to say is this, yeah, Yuji's not been playing about. Yuji's been leveling up, and right now, and this is the proof. The proof to this pudding. Remember. Usami, everyone in the council, on the Jujutsu council, said we need to find Yuji. He is our nuclear deterrent. He is a freaking nuke. So yeah, Yuji is. I do think Yuji's stronger than Dabura. I don't care. He's stronger than Dabura. Yeah, that's my take on this. And plus, he's a curse. He hasn't aged. That means there's more to him that we don't know about yet. Anyways, and I know he ate his brothers, like the cursed womb, and maybe that got to do with the aging factor. But we have to remember, I've been saying this for a long time, because unfortunately Gege, yeah, I love Gege, but he didn't really answer this question. Kenjaku took back shots from a man, yeah, just to birth Yuji, and he said Yuji was like the perfect vessel. Now we all assume that he's the perfect vessel for Sukuna, but Sukuna didn't want to be part of Yuji. He went to Megami. He didn't see him as the perfect vessel. He was more like a cage. So I always believed that Kenjaku made something. He created Yuji not to be the perfect vessel for Sukuna, but to be the perfect vessel for his new optimized curse energy. Because what he wanted to do, what Kenjaku effectively wanted to do, was get Tengen and merged Tengen with humanity and creating a new existence altogether. An amalgamation of curse energy, which is going to be a newer version of that. And we saw this crazy little monstrosity of an image, yeah, when he envisioned it. And then he said, he even made a joke, wouldn't it be funny if it looked like this? But yeah, I always felt that Yuji was created to hold this curse energy and become the true epitome of Jujutsu. That's what I always felt, that Yuji was created for that reason. But nothing came with that. Nothing came to Kenjaku's plan. Alright, it flopped. But we come back to the chapter. Yeah, I don't know. Look, that's another thing. Didn't Kenjaku, before he got freaking one shot by Yuta, yeah? He got ganked by Yuta. Yuta, my guy, literally slapped him up so hard he couldn't do shit. He was not prepared. Yeah, he tried to play chess, but he got outplayed. He wasn't playing chess, he was playing checkers, alright? So forget about Kenjaku. But Kenjaku did something. He sent something to Sukuna, and he basically said he gave an orb, yeah, to fulfill the merger, but everything got shut down because Sukuna lost. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like there should have been more to the merger. And why did Takaba, yeah? Talk about like the idea about Takaba reincarnating Kenjaku. Like we all saw that, right? Let me show you guys. I know this might be like a false version of how do you say it? This might be a false version of Kenjaku and not Kenjaku himself, because we don't really know how Takaba ability works. It could be just him imagining it, Sukuna. But we all saw this, right? Like, what the frick am I doing? Because I want to be. I'm not tripping. Kenjaku's back, right? He's not dead. If Takaba's alive, Kenjaku's alive. Wait, not this chapter. I'm pretty sure I saw him. I saw Kenjaku after the Culling Games. I think it was the last of the 270. Guys, Kenjaku's alive. Oh, look at this. Look. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenjaku is alive. This is Kenjaku right here. Obviously, it's Geto's body, but the person that Takaba liked wasn't Geto. He wasn't amused by Geto. He didn't give a shit about Geto. He didn't know Geto. He knew Kenjaku. They had a moment together. They were freaking stand-up comedians. They were like together. They tried to win the audience together, man. They had a moment that no one can replicate. So obviously, his ability is OP. Yeah, anything he imagines comes into reality per se. And look, we see Kenjaku. Now, does it bring back the dead? That's the real question. I don't think that is Kenjaku. I could be like a new version of him, right? But if he had to replicate Kenjaku to be the same funny person that he was, that they had that synergy, that same funny person that is Kenjaku, it will eventually come to the same dream and want to realize the same dream of, you know, the best. Because remember what he said to Choso. He said, the reason I'm doing all of this about this curse energy and wanting to evolve it, because he just wants to have a laugh. He wants to see what it could look like. It might have some funny face. Remember, because he too wants to find the funniest meaning to life, and that was his final dream. So I just felt like maybe they might, you know, the plan could be still like ongoing. A shout out to Robotic, but that's what I'm saying. Maybe Kenjaku's plans are still in motion, and he had multiple backup plans. I hope so. Guys. But what do you guys think? Do you guys like the fact that he brought back Kenjaku? Is it in his mind? Is it his imagination, or is it reality? That's number one. And if it's reality, Kenjaku to be that funny person that he brought back, right? What is going on, bro? Why is my freaking stream always ending like this? What the heck? That's very annoying, man. You know what it is? Guys, forgive me. It's honestly my OBS. I'm broke, guys. I don't have an upgrade. You know, PC nowadays are expensive. RAM's off the charts, and I'm basically dying. My PC is dying here. After a couple of like minutes, my PC freezes. Yeah, so don't blame me, guys. Blame my PC about poor circumstances. Yeah, I don't got that freaking high-tech equipment. All right. Let's go. Let's come back to the chapter. My just to clarify my theory here, I'm trying to say that Kenjaku could be still alive. Look, we see Kenjaku here, and if he's the same funny guy and comedic person, to evolve his comedy even more, the same plan to make how do you say it? To make the curse energy, yeah, to make this new evolution will come into fruition. But anyways, that's just my fan hope, you know. I'm just begging. I like Kenjaku, man. Kenjaku was straight up my favorite character. Anyways, oops, there you go. All right, let's continue now, guys. Let me quickly put the chapter up. I know you can see that, but there it is. Boom, boom, boom. All right, let's read the chapter, guys. So now, yeah, my guy's getting countered left, right, center. Oh shit, we get a flashback. Oh shit, okay, this is getting good. Chat, we're gonna get a flashback now. So he's so freaking baffled here. At this point, yeah, like, I can't believe this. I'm out of options. I should have trained harder. I just got one technique in my arsenal. His utility belt has one freaking, just one of the, he just has one move. But then he goes back, yeah. His best buddy, Dura. If you guys forgot who Dura was, right? That was his best buddy. But unfortunately, he had to kill him because of the Discontent chief. The world of the Sumer people. This is how it was back in the days. We're talking, the world is very different from Earth. We've got Kalyans, but we've got different races. The Discontents, the Lumerians, and one other race. I forgot the name. Now, the Discontent, yeah, they're kind of like a warrior race. They don't worship no gods. They don't believe in Kalyans. They don't care about this shit. They just care about warrior pride. And now they want to conquer. The chief is like, yeah, I want to conquer everything. And just like most world power, they want more power, right? And one of the powers in the world of the Lumer people was the ores. The ores are like oil. The ores can give more power, and it can manipulate your energy and turn it into something else. So the Discontents, yeah, decided to just like find these ores. Coincidentally, these ores but they were very rich and abundant in the place where the Lumer people lived, right? And so now the Lumer people are living nicely, just worshipping the Kalyans, minding their own business. Next thing you know, oh no, the freaking other races are saying the Kalyans are killing them and hurting them. So now they're making a propaganda to give them a reason to kill the Kalyans. And then they kill the Kalyans are dead. Now the ores where the Kalyans were, they can take them. And that's what they did. They took the ores. And then the Discontent people just like completely spread and got more powerful. They rinsed out the Sumer people and they got pushed back. But even amongst that, Dura, the person who his race was being oppressed, and the oppressor, which is the Discontents, a person from their race, were very close and best friends. And that's their backstory. So he's thinking back to his best buddy. And then Dura's like, don't you think it'd be better if you got along with the Discontents? Man, look at this guy, man. He looks so cute. He looks like a no. Hey, Dabura looks like an innocent boy, man. I can't even lie. I feel kind of bad for him. You know, hey, I can't be the only one. He does look kind of like innocent and how do you say it? Like you can't imagine this boy would be a fighter. He reminds me of like Yuta. You know when Yuta was like so lost in the beginning. But anyways, my guy he's just so innocent looking at Dura. I guess he found a friend in it, and his friend is saying, "Oh shit, just go to the Discontents," and he's getting sad. He's saying, "You don't want me around, Dura. Is that it?" He said, huh? No, I didn't mean it like that. I'm grateful to have you with me. Whilst it does pain me to say it, I can't really tolerate anyone else. Aw, this is a good friendship, man. Everyone, this is so cute. All right. All right. So he says, it ought be tough to be isolated amongst your own people, isn't it? Not to mention the whole ordeal with your sister. The pride of the Discontent warrior soars through the clouds. I'm sure they'd be displeased if I were amongst his warriors. Okay, there's some. Yeah. Like, why would that happen? It makes no sense. Yeah. So here's my take. I think her sister's sick or something's going on with her sister. Apart from the curse, I think that's what's happening. She might be sick. Not to mention the whole ordeal with your sister. And then he says, the pride of the Discontent warrior soars through the clouds. I'm sure they'd be displeased if I were amongst his warriors. Yeah? What does that mean? Why would he be displeased if he was amongst his warriors? So again, we come back to the different races of these people. Yeah, so Dura is like robotic. We were talking about it the other day. We came to that conclusion. Suraj actually made a nice analogy on this. And he brought this up as well. It's too bad it can't be on stream right now. But what he said was really, really good point. That Dura... And it's that Sukuna-Dura relationship, really. Because Dura is very strong. He's OP, yeah. And that's why he feels alone. He's alone too, yeah. And that's why he can relate to this poor boy over here who's also OP and strong. And that's where they became friends. And that's why he says it's ought to be tough to be isolated amongst the people, isn't it? Because both of them are on the same in the same, like, barrel of fish, yeah. They're both same barrel of fish because they're both isolated because of the strength. Anyways, but besides that, think about Dura is strong, and even though he's super strong, I think he always fought through every adverse, challenge that came in front of him. Whereas Dura, yeah, he was never a fighter. That's why he looks so innocent. I don't think he wants to be the strongest. Yeah, he has to be. He has to take that role. Oh, okay. This could be a far-fetched theory out here. Hear me out. I'm just overthinking. Chat. I might be onto something though. What if, yeah, Dura, hear me out. What if Dura and his sister, they're twins. Listen. They're twins, yeah, but obviously she's a girl in it. So they're not like identical twins, but they're twins. And then, yeah, she has 0 curse energy. And that's why she's weak. She's so weak and easily to be... Like, think about it. She's easy to take over. And then later the Discontin chief was able to take her and put a curse on her. Because she's weak. She doesn't have any curse energy. And she gave it all to her brother. That's why he's OP. You know, it could be. Because I don't know what this means. Not to mention the whole ordeal with your sister. It can't be the Discontin chief took her over. But this is like way into the past. And then, yeah, when Dura fights Dabura in the battlefield, I mean in the tournament, he had to explain to Dura that my sister is taken captive. So that's not what he's referring to here. Anyways, we come back to the present time, and he's thinking back to his best friend, and he's saying, "You're amazing, Dura. I think I'm going to lose." What? Why is he saying this? What the frick, brother? Why are you doing that? Don't be like this. He's so... You know why he's thinking this way in the beginning? Because he's not a fighter. He's always won all his life. He got the spoon fed to him, right? And now, yeah, he just basically, he's like, damn it, the only thing I had, yeah, which is my one technique, yeah, that always helped me win battles and made me so OP, is the light. Like, imagine, how can you defend against light? You're literally light speed shit. Freaking, and he's obviously giving it weight, so it can't be light speed in it, because light, yeah, I mean technically light is photons in it. It must have some weight, but like the mass is so infinitesimally small, so like it's so fast and so powerful, you can't really win against that. Yet this monstrosity of Mahoraga did, right? So my poor guy, he's so helpless. He's so lost. He thinks he lost. He's not even thinking about how to win. He's not thinking about the next step. He relied so much on this one power. He gave up. He's totally gone. Yeah. But he's thinking back to Dura. What would Dura have done? And that's how. Yeah. He's thinking, oh shit, you're amazing, Dura. You would have in this situation, because look at you. You're not strong like me. You're not blessed, but you were able to fight people probably who are stronger than you and become who you are because of your own strength. But I'm not like you, Dura. I'm trash and I'm gonna die. And he look, oh my god, he's actually said, oh my god, believe, what is this? It hurts and I'm scared. Oh my, I feel sad. This is sad. My guy, Dabura, what are you doing? This guy's not a fighter. And you know what's so sad? Look what he says over here. The pride of the discontent warrior soars through the clouds. I'm sure they're displeased if I were amongst his warriors. Do you understand its meaning? It hits even deeper now, guys. Chat, dude. This poor dude was never meant to be a warrior. He has the nature of just a normal human being or normal person that just want to live his life with his sister, his family. He doesn't want to be like a warrior. He doesn't want to be one of those strong people. But he's cursed with strength, and because of the curse that he has to live that role. But that's not him. Yeah, that never had been him, and that's why he's saying they would be displeased if I was amongst them, because his personality doesn't match the warrior attitude. And it shows right here. He's terrified, right? He's so terrified. I feel so bad for him. Okay, so then he says to Dura, he goes back to the flashback, I'll always win, even somewhat effortlessly. Them harboring hatred and disregard for me pains my heart a little. I'm a warrior and I'm immensely powerful, but I do not wish to fight. You get it, guys? It goes back to what I'm trying to tell you guys. Oh my god, this poor guy. He's just so OP. He's cursed with the power that he has, right? So every time he's fighting someone, they're so weak. They can't beat his technique. Imagine you're playing a video game, right? And someone's like, you got a sick combo and you're just completely winning all the time. And you can't be asked to try something different because your combo just one-shots them. And you're like, I don't even like fighting. But I'm doing the same combo. I'm winning. And everyone's getting pissed off because they're like, this guy's he's actually just a weak person. He's a pusillanimous person. He's a coward. And he relies on this one technique, yeah? And we can't beat it. He's just too OP, yeah? So they must hate him. And then Dura's like responding to that. He's like, ha 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 ha, there's no way. Now that's where you're wrong. I'm sure it's not that you don't want to fight. It's just that you have never fought before. Oh shit, he is like Gojo. Possessing strength does not make you a warrior. I don't get it really. I can only convey so much with mere words. Oh my god, this hits hard. This hits hard. Oh, I like Alex. Alex, chat. My chat's cooking. Chat, you're cooking tonight. Hey, Alex, yeah. Listen, he made some A-class top tier dinner. He said Dabura is the son of Gohan character. He is. He doesn't like fighting, yeah. And the thing is, yeah, but there's a difference. Gohan generally doesn't like fighting. He doesn't like hurting people. And I mean, when Android 16 obviously got killed by Cell, something snapped and they became like the most softest person, yeah. When they're pissed off, man, all their rage explodes, right? But I don't think that's Dura. I don't think that's Dabura. What Dura's trying to say right here, yeah, he's saying that, listen, the reason you don't like fighting because you never fought before. All you have been doing is going into a battlefield and just saying 1, 2, 3 dead, 1, 2, 3 dead. It's boring for you, man. You're not gonna like fighting. The skills, you don't need skills for you. You don't need anything. All you need is that one technique that you're just born with, yeah. And he's been using it from day one as a kid. No one can beat this kid, so he never has fought. He doesn't need to fight. He doesn't need to train. He doesn't need to learn shit, and that's boring as heck. Imagine, yeah, just imagine this: you're playing a video game, and it's always on easy mode. There's no story, nothing. It's just a fighting game, and it's just easy. No, you never lose. You get bored, you're gonna throw the game in the bin. So that's what Dura's saying. And then he says, "I'm sure you'll get what I mean when you cross the path with a foe powerful enough to best you." And he finally does. Oh shit, this is sick. This is sick. And this is okay, you know how people are saying he's like Gojo, yeah? Hear me out. Yeah. Hear me out. I think he is like Gojo, but the thing is, yeah, I think he's also like Sukuna in some ways. Because what Gojo wanted Sukuna to do, yeah, Sukuna didn't know what it means to live and how to love. That's what Gojo felt, right? And then, oh my god, why am I keep freezing? Did I freeze again? Oh, okay, wait. You guys can hear me though, right? I know what's going on. Guys, do you know what it is, yeah? You guys can hear me though. Alright. I'm fixing it, guys. I'm fixing it. I'm fixing the issue. Boom, boom. There you go. What the frick? This is not my day. If I can't fix this, guys, bro, I became Miguel. You guys are taking a piss. Bro, it's honestly my, how do you say it? Okay, last try, guys. This has to work now. Honest, bro, what is going on? My PC is dying here, man. Okay, I know what to do. Close this shit. I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna get the bottom of this, guys. You know what it is? Honestly, I just don't have enough RAM on my PC. That's what it is, really. Write off as a business expense. You guys are taking, bro. You know what it is, yeah. I can, but RAM is so expensive, man. It's not even a joke. Yeah, and I'm gonna quickly fix this right now. You guys are gonna laugh. You know, me and Aldol, when we started the channel, yeah, we didn't even have the camera setup we got right now. It was worse. So. Nah, it's not the internet. It's honestly just the camera. Bro, I think I had enough, man. I had enough, guys. I would have to buy. We revert back to my Logitech camera. All right. What the heck? Boom. One more second. Well, I love how you guys are trying to freaking guide me through this, man. man. Zero's like clean out freaking windows on wanted windows, man. Okay, yeah, look, I'm fixing it. I think worst case scenario, I'm gonna have to put like an image here, and you just have to hear my voice while we just finish the chapter. Yeah. One day I'll fix this issue like properly. Boom. Oh, what's that? Am I back? Am I back, chat? You guys can see me. Bloody hell! Every time I'm back here, it just crashes out. Bun this. I'm gonna fix this later. I think there's an internal issue with my OBS, but I can't be asked to fix it right now. So let's just continue the chapter, right? All right. So basically, I'm gonna quickly breeze through this before I freeze again, or I froze, but doesn't matter. You guys can hear me. That's all that matters. Okay. So now, yeah, we continue the chapter. At least everything else is working. You guys can see me read the chapter. That's what matters the most. Yeah. So let me just move this like this. Yeah. So it's actually funny. Yeah. But let's just leave it like this. Anyways, chat. Yeah. We go back to the fight, and he's like, "I'm sure you'll find a good foe." And we finally see him fight. Yeah. We finally see him fight, guys. Yeah. And this fight, yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. My guy, even though he's getting slapped up and he's having this 5D dimensional talk with his Dura, yeah, from his flashback, thinking back how, you know what, maybe Dura finally, he was talking to me from the past to this moment right here. Dura, I kind of understand what you're saying. This is the moment. I'm gonna finally understand what it means to, you know, throw hands. And then he's like, I see it now. To fight because you wish to, not to fight because you don't want to. Neither of those were really a fight. Could you protect the Lumiere? Okay, now he's fighting also. I can't lie to you. He's actually fighting, yeah? Yeah, for two reasons. Obviously, he's fighting because he wants to, how do you say it? Before he wanted to protect the Lumerian people, his best friend Dura, how do you say it? Gave him a final, I would say curse. Because you know when Nanami died, right? Right before Nanami died. Right before he died, yeah. What did he say to Yuji? Yeah, he said he left him a curse. I'm sorry, I have to give you this curse, right? And the reason why he did, the reason why that happened really was because anything you leave to the next generation, it is a curse. It's technically a curse, right? Think about it. And that's what he did. He basically left a curse for Yuji, and so did Yuji's grandpa. When Yuji's grandpa dying like the way he did, he said, "Do not die. Die with people around you." So Yuji, when he wants to die, he wants to make sure that people around him, yeah. That he has a lot of friends, basically. He doesn't die a lonely, sad death. Now, yeah, that's his sister, by the way. Lucas is asking who's the person in his hood. That's his sister, yeah. So a lot of people don't know, and that's what we were having that discussion just earlier, right? Right. His sister is. We were thinking that. Oh, wait, give me 1 second. We were thinking his sister is how do you say it? Is not dead at this. I mean, not sorry, captured by the discontent chief, but actually, how do you say it? Actually, like sick. And I think she might be not just sick, yeah. She might be actually cursed because she might be related to how Dura is sick. Dura's sickness might have. Sorry, Dura's power. Not Dura. Dabura's power might have to do with her sickness, because she might be a person where she's so strong. I mean, so where her brother's so strong, and if they're twins, right? If they're twins, oh, she has a black screen. What are you guys saying? No, bro, don't tell me that's black screen.